What's up, YouTube? What's up, Insomnia Gang? Welcome back to another episode of our Dreamcatcher Deep Dive, where we are going through Dreamcatcher's entire discography, all the music videos, all of the choreographies, all of the songs and albums in their entire career. So today we've got the You and I dance practice. So we'll do our first watch and then we will go through and analyze it all from a dancer and biomechanics college degree perspective. So I'm excited. I really loved this music video. If you missed that, definitely go check out that reaction because I very much enjoyed it. And I'm really excited to see the full choreography because I loved what we saw from just the clips in the video. And their synchronization is perfect as always. Always a masterclass with them.
미친 듯이 달려도 넌 다시 또 제자리였다고 거울 속 너의 모습이 일그러지는 mystery Falling 해가 저물면 문을 열어둬 모든 빛이 사라진 밤 나나나나
This is like, ooh, the drag through.
아무도 모르게 다가갈게 now Oh now
I was gonna say this is like a slower start to the choreo than usual for them, but the drama of it is so good. The choreography. So precise with all the hands. Oh yes, and now we got our scarf props. So no baton in the choreography, but oh, it's here now. That was a smooth cut. And then she just throws it down. Oh, smooth putting the scarves back in their waistband. Ooh. They do such a good job of playing with levels in this one. Yuhyun's extension in this one is really good. Like, definitely big progress for her on that for their first couple. When the scars are back for the end. This outro is so good. The ending pose is still just as good. Yeah, I really like this choreo. It's a little bit different since this song isn't like super fast paced through the whole thing. Like kind of like Chase Me and Goodnight are a lot faster paced. So this one, like, it's just really built on the drama and on the tension of the movements. And like I said, they do a really good job of playing with different levels. We got the added prop with the scarf, and that just adds even more emphasis on synchronization because you have to be so perfect when you're playing with something like that, because if you don't move it at the exact right time, that whole the whole scarf is gonna move completely differently than everyone else. So it's like if you and the person next to you like move your arms this way, like at just like a slightly different pace, like you won't notice it quite so much. But if you have that the airy scarf movement that's just slightly different, it's way more amplified. So they really, really have to be on point here. Yeah, like the drama, like the reveal, such a good reveal, bringing her up like that, like really doing that body wave up. And they do a good job like with the neck, like letting the full neck release anytime they have one of those movements in this choreo, because it's super dramatic every time and they really go for it. And then the head turns here. The neck roll. Like they're just really building up this tension. Like it's such a storytelling choreography, and that music video was such a storytelling music video, which like all of theirs have been, but this is just like this brings it to like a whole new level. And then like hitting that beat with like the echo of it too. Like see, she hits it and then she like bounces a little bit too. And like when that beat, it has that bit of echo to it. So she mirrors that kind of reverberation with her body too. And it makes it even more impactful than if she just hit it sharp. But just all the precision with the hand movements here, like the falling, and then as they come through these movements, like the soft edge of the hand, they don't have like a super sharp angle like this. It's not fully extended like this to create a super linear line. It's just soft and just goes with the flow of the movement. And then a little bit sharper there. And then here. Just those little movements with the fingers, it draws a lot of attention, and it just helps with creating that story because you really focus in on those little movements. This is crazy. This is so good. Like the drop to the floor is already like so dramatic. Like I said, lots of playing with levels throughout this choreo. And then having the extended leg too, like that makes it even more dramatic, taking up all that space. Big silhouette, big angle there. And then putting it through the middle as everyone drops down and then dragging her through. And ow, her knee, like just bare skin being dragged on the hardwood. She suffered for the beauty of that choreo. And it was worth it. But ouch, the floor burn. And like that floor moment that everyone else has, like it's very short. They come right into this full squat, lots of mobility here, like all the way into those knees and hips, and then come right up. But like see those faster movements, like the longer lines through that floor choreo, and then a little bit sharper with that, and then slow it down for this one right here. Just building up that drama as that instrumental kind of like it's a little bit more minimal here. The covered eyes, the looking in all the different directions. And then this reveal right as those drums come in, and then really dramatic with that head tilt to get the choreography moment in there. Perfect precision with the lean. And see like these nice diagonal lines too. They stay right in line with their leg too, so that just makes it extra satisfying. But all the precision, so they're in just the right spots. They're all perfectly spaced. You can see everyone. and then like the slow push of them away, but then as she twists her hands, everyone sharp looks at her. Just those like little differences, like slow to quick, it just, that makes that impact. And then here, as that drum beat comes in, sharp, sharp, sharp with the movements, and see as we're doing and like see as we come through that, or it's slower, it's that like more relaxed hand, it flows. But then as we come into these movements where it's sharp and quick, these are much more pronounced and sharp angles. We're not just flowing from here to here, it's here and then here. And that open hand as they come up like that, that just draws a lot of attention to the hands and to their center. And then starting the chorus facing to the side on that profile, and then coming back to face the camera again, just like adds that extra drama when you turn away and then come to face it again. There's that impact there. And then also going from the small frame of a side profile to opening it back up. I don't know why it's so laggy when I do the frame by frame today. But now we open it back up to the front. We got those elbows out. We're making a much bigger profile, so there's a lot more impact there. And then also coming out with this leg all the way out to side, arm all the way to the opposite side, using every piece of the space around you. You guys know the choreo pie. If you divide all the space around you into eighths, you want to make sure you're using up every piece of it and that you're not sticking in any piece of it for too long. And they do a good job of using it all there. Like they got the diagonal lines, then the throw, and then switch to the other diagonal line. Just really nice. And then that windmill. Like that's really nice. Like Yuhyun staying in a more, like a little bit slower of the movements, easier to focus on while she's the center, but then everybody else doing this windmill in the background, so that like out of the peripheral vision of your eye, because you're focused on Yuhyun because she's the center, and that makes sense. But then like having all of this motion come around through your periphery is really cool. And great on the synchronization, even with such a big movement of the arms. And then I really liked that here. Sweep this arm around. And then just that little kick of the leg up to the side. Right here. It's like they're bowling. But this just creates a really nice shape. It mirrors the position of their elbow at the top too. So just lots of nice shapes and angles throughout this chorus, making it big, making it impactful. Lots of different silhouettes. This part is so nice. Like small movement, and like kind of sharp, just like pose. And then this, it's like bring it up and out, and then like slow motion it kind of. Like they really like give this its moment. Like it kind of feels like there's this like resistance as they do that movement, which is just really nice. And then bring it around and up. Look at them get into that hip too. Like I said, Yuhyun really impressed me with her extension here. Like through that movement, like she sunk into that hip all the way. She brought that arm all the way up, extending all the way through the tip of her finger, and then coming up through the hip too. Obviously, she's the center for a lot of this choreo, and just the very striped outfit. Your eye is drawn to her for a lot of this choreography. But like all of this, it's like these are big movements, like lots of side profile stuff going on here, reaching out to the side, which is always great because if you're like doing this up to the front, your silhouette's not actually changing. Like if you were just a shadow, you're not, the audience isn't seeing anything change. But when you go out to the side, even everyone in the very back of the audience can see your position change. So lots of big movements here. That little ball change is nice. And then super dramatic with the crouch down and then the hair flip back up. And all of those big movements right in a row then allows for the you and I just being this movement. It's just like a small, subtle movement, but it makes it extra impactful because it's a total contrast to all of the movements that were going on right before it. And it's just fierce. Like they get into that hip too. And then bring out those scarves. Did they just edit it in? Or like is it like a extendable thing? Oh, okay, yeah, it's extendable. Okay. Yeah, I think. Right? I think so. Cause that's too good to be a cut. Yeah, that's too good to be a cut. So I think it's extendable, and she had her hand behind her back for a long time here. I want to see when she picks it up. Okay, so she reaches into her pocket there and then keeps her hands behind her back this whole time as she walks through. And then reveal. And look at her spin that thing. Like, she's so smooth with it. Like, okay, color guard. And then I like how she just throws it back. Okay, now let's focus on everyone else. Yeah, those scarves just create a lot of extra movement and a lot of that airiness. Like I said, there's much more of like a flow, a little bit slower movements, but they have like they have much flowier quality to them than the sharper movements that we see in the chorus because the instrumental is more toned down here. So the scarves mirror that really nicely. It's a great prop choice. This part, so good. The wrap around the neck. And then like they pull on that. Like look at Jiu there. Oh. And then everyone looking in different directions again too. Like it just kind of adds to that story. Like choke and then hip swing. That's crazy work. Ooh. Ugh, and you can like feel like the power and the emotion that Suwa puts into just those couple steps there. Like all eyes were on her there and she delivered. And then as they're bent over, they get a second where they can put it back in their waistband. When did Handong do it? Okay, so she puts it away here. Oh, everyone else puts it away there, and then Suwa puts it away here. Okay. See, this is such a nice contrast. Like, not only are we playing with the levels, but the people who are down have that flowier movement quality, like a little bit of body roll through there. But the people who are up are sharp and linear with their movements. Like, they have the hands, like, at these angles where it's fully extended like that in that sharp linear line where your eyes just roll right off of it. So the contrast here is so, so good. And now everybody comes in sharp. Ugh, and I love that. Look at the attitude in Gahyun's eyes too. But this just like that hit, and then they all like reverberate, bounce back, and then Xi'an's head is just thrown all the way back. Oh, so good. And again, it's like all these fast movements, and then this is just like it gives you like that moment of like reverb, and you're like, wow. I just love this part. Like they really like completely like they really do this so powerfully. They completely throw their bodies down, and yet it's so controlled. Look at them all like at the same angle, same bend in that upper back. The hands are all in that same position, all at the same time. Like it's so powerful and emotional and dramatic, yet also perfectly precise and controlled. And then even the hair in sync. And then coming to this bridge, again, lots of precise hand positions, and I like kind of like the fingers all in different positions, and with the arms like this, it reminds me like of the dead trees in the music video. Yeah, just really great. Lots of direction changes here. I don't know why it's so laggy. But all of the different hand positions, from like these hands to the closed hands to like putting them open on their body to having them in those sharp lines, like it, even though they weren't doing like a ton of different formations or different positions with their lower bodies, your attention was always drawn to the different hand positions and the different angles they're making with their arms. So like gives them a second to catch their breath in this bridge, but still keep it super interesting. But yeah, like this is where I said like Yuhyun's extension has just like, it's so good. She gives everything in this movement. She's on that full toe, that full forced arch. See the difference between the angle that her ankle is at versus the angle that Gahyun's ankle is at. She's all the way pushed up on that toe, whereas Gahyun's a little bit more relaxed, and that makes a difference. And then she gets this full like arch extension through her back, her hips fully extended, that back knee's fully extended. And it just makes for such a gorgeous position here. And then see, like, this is nice. Like, it's been all this, like, continuous but slow movement. And then just the stop here and just the little hand motions. But again, like I said, the hands and the fingers are so impactful in choreography. So when you use it right, you can do a lot. See, again there, like the difference between the closed fingers and then open them up as they bring them in, it just really grabs your attention. And then this floor choreo moment, I love the mirror moment, especially with like the different scenes we've had with mirrors and the importance of mirrors in the Nightmare storyline. I love that we have this mirror moment in the choreo. Oh, and I didn't even notice the first time that she threw it for a second and then catch it again, let it float in the air, and then snatch it out. I really like that. Like all these angles and her positions here are just so precise and so good. Like the fully straight leg, fully straightened arm, and the hand continues all the way down. Perfect parallel elbow position here. And then as she turns it in, that diagonal line from the arm to the leg is still exactly the same. Again, nice and sharp with the arm. Like you can see her positions, they're a little bit more precise than everyone else around her. Like she just has these like perfect sharp lines. And it makes it so satisfying to watch. And then again. And then bring it up. The drama, like the slow you and I that we already talked about, and then this slide, and you think, oh, that's got to be the ending position, right? But nope, then they look back, and you're like, dramatic look back, that's got to be the ending position, right? And then no, they do this, and again, playing with the levels, among other things that are going on here. It's crazy, like the drama. You think it's, oh, good thing we just finished. Well, the drama, the impact, the slay, obsessed. They do it again. If you want to see more Dreamcatcher content, you can check out all of my other reactions. If you missed any of them, like I said, we're going beginning to end with the Dreamcatcher discography. Dreamcatcher reactions playlist. The playlist has my channel, Patreon, link down below and in my bio. Tons of Dreamcatcher content over there. Daily uploads. You guys can request stuff, vote for stuff. Check it out. Come support the channel. Smash like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time for the What Music video.